Alright, what's up guys? This is Thomas from Disc Golf Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about the various companies' respective disc stability and flight rating systems. Innova has a 4-digit flight rating system. The first digit is the speed of the disc, the second digit is the glide, the third digit is the turn, and the fourth digit is the fade. I'm going to talk about what these all mean. The first digit, the speed, that's not necessarily the speed that the disc is going to fly for you. That's the speed that the disc is intended to be thrown. Some people would say that that's the skill level of the disc rather than really the speed of it, because you shouldn't necessarily expect that a higher number speed is going to go farther for you. It's a common misconception. The second number is the glide. That basically just means how much it wants to stay in the air. A higher glide number is going to have more lift and just hang in the air better. Most important number on here probably is the third number. That's the turn. The turn of the disc is its stability. What that means is that when you throw it, assuming you throw it right-handed backhand, an understable disc is going to flex out this way easier before it comes back this way, whereas an overstable disc is going to fly straight and flat and then want to go to the left much earlier than an understable disc will. There are a lot of factors that affect the stability of the disc though. If you have a headwind, just say if the wind is coming towards you against the way they're throwing the disc, then that's going to make the disc think that it's going faster than it is, so to speak. So that's going to make the disc want to fly more understable than it normally would. Conversely, if you have a tailwind, if the wind is flying with the disc, then it's not going to be cutting through as much air, so it's going to make the disc think it's going slower than it really is, which is going to make the disc fly more overstable than it usually would. There are a lot of other factors that also contribute to it. Anything that makes the air thicker, cold weather, humidity, headwind is going to make the disc fly more understable. Anything that makes the air thinner, a tailwind, hot days, high elevation I guess, anything that makes the disc fly through less air is going to make it more overstable. Heavier disc is going to fly more overstable, lighter disc is going to fly more understable. The fourth number on there is the fade, and that's the amount that the disc comes back left at the end of its flight. The more stable a disc is, the more fade it's going to have, and the more turn a disc has, the more understable a disc is, the less fade it's going to have, because if it's trying to turn this way, it can't be turning that way as much, pretty much. So that all the numbers work together. Also, if you throw a disc faster than it's intended to go, it's going to fly more understable than what the flight rating says. Whereas if you throw a disc slower than what it's intended, it's going to go more overstable than what the disc says it is. So it's all very relative. Discraft, on the other hand, uses a single-digit flight rating system. Some would say it's simpler, some would say it's more vague. To each their own. This system also works pretty well. The single-digit system just means that assuming that you throw a disc flat and assuming that you throw it straight and that you don't mess up, a disc that's rated as a 0 should fly flat. A disc that's a positive 0.5 should have a little bit of overstability to it. A disc that's a 1 should turn left pretty hard. A 1.5 harder, and so on. And Discraft does make some wicked overstable stuff. They go all the way up to like a 2.6, I think. Conversely, this one for instance is rated as a negative 0.5. That means that this one turns to the right, and it does. This is an understable disc. They make the Stratus, which I think is a negative 1. I don't believe they make anything more understable than that right now. But there you have it. That's Discraft's flight rating system. And then there are companies that only give you some kind of description how their disc flies. Like this Blowfly, for instance. This one just says, flip flat, flies straight. Okay. I guess they can write whatever they want on there, that's fine. Then some companies, like Gateway, don't give you any explanation at all how their disc flies. If you're cool enough, you'll just know how Gateway discs fly. And they fly well, by the way. I love them. They're awesome. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Disc Golf Reviews.